And this is the day. As you know, we will today finally start the Path of the Damned, so Undead campaign. As you know, we last time finished the Scourge of Lordaeron, finally, so all of the missions on the hard difficulty, of course, and we will continue that through the Undead campaign and all of the rest of the campaigns. I also hope that you liked my summary videos, so the one regarding the story and the characters, and the second one that was focused on the gameplay and mechanics. And today, finally, we are moving to the Undead campaign. You cannot believe how long I've waited for that, because this is the first campaign that I honestly don't recall at all from the 20 years ago. So this will be something completely new. I'm also quite a fan of the Undead, I think. The aesthetics of the units and buildings and everything that there is to the Undead campaign kind of speaks to me, and I'm also really curious about Arthas, his transformation and what to expect next, because we already in the Scourge of Lordaeron at the very last moments of the campaign had this small introduction of his new form, let's say, that he will present, I hope, during the Undead campaign, and he will for sure return. So, as always, one final sip of the water, and we can finally start. And I'm really curious about how I will feel about Undead as a race. Ooh, really cool, movement and a little animation, and right away the music changed a lot. So we already have the different color, different vibes, different atmosphere here, and chapter 1 is available finally. Yeah. In my summary of the human campaign, I was talking in the one about the mechanics and the gameplay. I've been talking about what were my first impressions about the human campaign, and also about the human race. And we've talked there about the sustain, about the defensive capabilities of humans. And I think that they weren't so focused on the damage and playing and aggressive play, let's say. And I think that Undead should at least represent the completely other spectrum of this, and we will have here full aggression and a lot of damage. So the best defense is attack, actually. Something like that. We will see. So, without further ado, let's go to chapter 1 and we'll see what the game prepared for us in the Undead campaign. Chapter 1. Oh, and we already seen this map, because here is the Dalaran and the capital city. And Jaina was here previously, along with the Antonidas, so her archmage teacher or sensei. But we never have been around this Wandermar village. We will see what we'll have here. So, chapter 1. The Lich King's plague of undeath has spread through the capital city and into the outskirts of Lordaeron. Shocked and disheartened by the loss of their beloved king, the forces of Lordaeron were scattered by the ravenous undead warriors. Now Lordaeron is but a shadow of its former glory, and Prince Arthas has yet to be seen. So still a prince. It seems that he never acquired the crown, at least to the way that he hoped for. Or it's hard to say actually what he hoped for. It's hard to say what he hoped for. But it seems that quite a lot of time passed between the last time we played, because Lordaeron is already but a shadow of its former glory. So it seems that we are still jumping in time quite a long time after the death of the Arthas's father, right? That's something that I at least receive from this short description. And again, I would really love to see some more details around these little maps on the loading screens. You know what I mean if you watched my summary video. But I think that we will unfortunately not be able to have such details here during the campaigns, because if there weren't present during the human campaign, then I assume that this is the same for other campaigns as well. Let's see if we'll have some nice short cutscene at first, possibly with Prince Arthas, of course. Let me quickly see only the settings of the camera, but I think everything is okay, and we can start.
What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but
Calm
I will...
yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tychondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a dreadnought. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
So we just continue with Arthas, as expected. And you know what quote is right away coming to me, so looking at Arthas. Look how they massacred my boy. Yeah, so level first, Death Knight, no longer a paladin.
No one orders
And Arthas confused Tychondrius with Mal'Ganis at the very beginning of the cutscene. That's quite weird because, you know, Tychondrius is all in red color. It has quite a different face.
tread lightly.
But as a Dreadlord, there are of course some similarities. But you know, if you can't differentiate the green color from the red, then you kinda know what that means.
Speak, fool.
Arthas, you're a Daltonist, man. Come on.
What is it now?
Okay. And as it seems that blue color was reserved for humans, and we now, as we will progress as undeads, we have the violet. And what I like
This is more like
is also how the menu here changed. So all of the aesthetics, also the music, is completely of a different vibe than it was in the human factions. I'm gonna be honest here, because in the human race campaign, I had this feeling that the music wasn't that. How to put this? I mean, music was not in such a unique tone. Let's say I was expecting for something more unique, like for example in StarCraft. If you played StarCraft in your life and you had the opportunity to play as a Terran, then I'm sure that you know what I mean. There it is super unique and very distinguished from other similar human faction races or anything like that in other RTS or RPG games. Very strange also, I would say, but amazing soundtrack, and very, as I said, very unique, very cool. And I think that in Undead, the music can actually be also much more unique. And I also like very much this menu, how it changed, how it looks, everything. That I'm really fascinated that they wanted to do so many details back then. This is such an old game, and to have this, to see this, that every detail is so well designed, and that they wanted to do different menus, for example, for each race, because I already assume that this will be also true for orcs and for night elves. This is very nice. Also, let's quickly check out our first hero from the Undead side, so the Death Knight, and we have here the first ability, but also let's quickly go through the basic stats. So first of all, Arthas looks very cool. He of course have his Frostmourne with him, and I assume that this will be the companion that he will not leave anywhere, because it's a friend that he's listening to, the only friend, I assume. And still, as a main primary attribute for Arthas, strength is left, so the same as in Paladin shape, let's say. And damage is 25 to 35, and I think that this is greater than as a base damage than it was as a Paladin. Not much by any means, but a little bit greater, and the armor is the same, if I remember correctly. I will also, of course, compare everything later on, but we have 4. I think that this is the same as a starting point. And we have damage reduction 18% because of that. We have type hero, so nothing changes here, but the move speed is fast. And this is something that I really struggled with in humans. I think that they are incredibly slow. I kind of regret that I haven't talked about it during my gameplay summary video, but this is one of my impressions as well. So sorry for not including this there. I totally forgotten about this, but now as I see this move speed here as a fast in the Death Knight hero, this is something that immediately comes to my mind, because I really hope that Undeads will be much faster. You know, they will be aggressive, they will be attack foremost, and also a lot more faster in control and during the gameplay. And this is something that I really like as I play. This is this is my sweet spot, let's say, when I play other games and so on. Move speed is almost always this attribute that is very important for me when I play. It doesn't matter really if this is a strategy-based game or some RPG or some MOBA, like for example Dota was. I always really liked characters and playstyle focused around the movement speed. So this is something that I appreciate, and also this makes sense because Arthas is here on some I'm not sure if this is a horse, but let's say that he's on some mount, and obviously that makes sense that he is faster. And when it comes to the attributes, we have strength on the 23, agility 12, intelligence 17. I think that this is very similar to the paladin. 675 HP on level 1, 255 mana. I don't remember exactly how it corresponds to the paladin. And the first skill, so Death Coil under Z, so this is also confirmation for me that the grid system is the same. That's why I've decided to use it at the in the first place. And it costs 75 mana, so 10 more points than the Holy Light. A Coil of Death that can heal a friendly undead unit for 200 HP or deal half damage to an enemy living unit. So this tells me that the Death Coil is really similar to the Holy Light. However, I think it gives much more possibility because of this dealing damage side of it, because it deals damage to an enemy living unit, so not only undead. So this is kind of, changed. Because Holy Light only dealt damage to undeads, that also made sense, of course. And here we can damage all of the living units, so I wonder how it works when you play undead mirror matchup. So do you heal other units then? So that's interesting. Can we see also other skills? Yes. So we have Death Pact under W. Kills a target friendly undead unit. Kills a target friendly undead unit. So we are sacrificing one of ours, giving a percentage of its HP to the Death Knight. Okay, so it's basically an absorption, but only friendly undead units here. So this is only about our units within our own army. So here we don't have any confusion. When it will be a mirror matchup, we will not be able to use it, if I understand correctly. Level 1 is 100% conversion, second 200%, and level 3 is 300%, so quite a lot. The percentages are very, very big. And under E, increases the movement speed and life regeneration rate of nearby friendly units. Okay, so that's an aura, so a buff, passive buff, I believe. Remember what I just talked about movement speed? That I really hope that this will be something nice in Undead, and this skill kinda confirms it. This is something that I would really like to invest in. And under R, so hero level 6 required, as always, raises 6 dead units in an area to fight for the Death Knight for 40 seconds. Okay, so this is actually a little bit worse than in case of Paladin, because Paladin resurrection skill, it also resurrected 6 dead units, but there was no time limit, if I remember it well. And here we only have 40 seconds limit, so this is much worse, unfortunately. However, the Death Coil and the Unholy Aura are great. Are great. And I really like how Arthas looks as a Death Knight. This is really nice design of a hero. I liked it a lot more than Paladin.
At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
I'm listening to the
hungers. At last.
voice acting.
At last. Finally.
Finally,
Frostmourne hungers.
Frostmourne hungers. Nice. And let's also see ghouls very quickly. Damage 12 to 14. So this is basic, similar very to the footman's. They have some skill. Armor is medium. 0 at start. Very same. So basic unit for undead, similar to footman. 330 HP. Quite a lot. And oh, actually not quite a lot. If I remember well, footmans were somewhere around 450. Also ghouls have a lot less actually. And we have also cannibalize under a Z. So we have the skill here. Consumes a nearby corpse to heal 10 HP per second. But nearby corpse, so only after the fight.
What is it now?
Cool, very nice. And we have also the Dreadlord here, so Tichondrius, and he's also, as I see, primary attribute is strength. Damage is not that big. Armor is invulnerable, but I think that this means okay, because he's type divine. Divine beings only take damage from chaos attacks. Interesting. But I think that this is only story related. So we just cannot deal any damage to him, which makes sense. I always thought that the Dreadlords would actually be for intelligence. I don't know why. But he has a lot of intelligence actually, but the primary is still strength.
No one orders me around.
Okay, let's continue with the mission finally. I also still try to listen very carefully to the music, and first impression, very cool. I like the aesthetics, I like the music, I like the voice acting, which once again, I already talked about this, but I think that the voice actor that is giving the voice to Arthas is doing a fantastic work. And also the look of Death Knight is really nice with the iconic Frostmourne.
At last, no one orders me around.
And of course,
Frostmourne hungers.
And of course the skills and the already mentioned movement speed focus. This is something that I really enjoy. I think that this will be great. When it comes to the skills and the first impression, as when it comes to Death Knight and the skills that he possesses, it is similar a little bit when it comes to Paladin.
Finally.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad, you're saying?
How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
What is it now?
Yeah, and I've been saying that it will be probably a little similar to how we played with human, because Death Knight also can heal with the Death Coil the friendly units. So this will be similar. I also I'm very interested about the missions here in Undead campaign, because I've been talking during my summary video that there I was surprised honestly how many different types of missions were given to us, and I'm wondering if there's something that creators of the game still was hiding, and that during Undead campaign new type of mission will be introduced. And we already see during the very first one that actually, I think that we have here some mission that is focused on a little bit about hiding, because we should be very careful and rescue the acolytes, however, without alerting the local guards. We haven't had any mission before that was expecting to hide, in the corners, not to alert any patrols or something like that. We have also, we have also undiscovered quest here. So a little optional quest will be hiding during this mission. Also very cool. Oh, and the acolytes that were already rescued are gathering around the Chondrius.
Tread lightly.
And we have here acolytes in hiding, but we have also here a local populace. So this one will probably alert the guards. So I need to very quickly get rid of it.
I live only to serve, great lord.
Prince Arthas, arm yourselves!
Oh, and also Kel'Thuzad was mentioned briefly, so this is something also unexpected, because if I remember it well, Kel'Thuzad was already encountered during human campaign.
At last. Speak, fool. This is more like
This was the shaman that was during the mission with Jaina and was involved in the grain toxic grain delivery.
finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
I'm not sure if I should get rid of those.
Finally.
But considering that I'm here playing on the other side, so as an undead, I think that this is somewhat expected.
The dead have risen again. Guards!
Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well.
I'm sure they will. But do I need the final skill on Death Knight or not? Because I'm only level 1. Find the graveyard, bring Arthas to the graveyard. Arthas must survive. So the optional quest was already found. Okay, so this is only find the graveyard.
This is more like it.
Nothing in this area, so we can proceed. New unit. Shade. This invisible scout is useful for tracking the movement of enemy troops. It's often best to avoid combat when outnumbered. So it is actually about hiding a little bit, so a different kind of mission already.
I go unseen.
That's really nice.
I'll look into it.
So we
Let's see.
have here an invisible observer.
I'll look into it.
I wonder how many times those were used as I've been playing on the other side of the conflict, so as a human.
Let's see. I'll look into it. I go unseen.
So we see here acolytes in hiding, we see here some other town folks that could alarm the human troops. We have here another acolytes, but we have here also 2 knights, so this will be very hard to get rid of them. We have only 2 ghouls.
I'll look into it.
That does not look very good for us.
All shall be revealed.
How can we proceed? We have also here some acolyte, but there was some army patrolling the area.
I go unseen. All shall be revealed.
I wonder if they are moving in a circle here.
Unseen.
Yes, they are. So I need to be
I'll look into
careful and try not to run into them.
Let's see.
I also I am wondering about this graveyard, because there we should have the possibility to have more forces with us.
Shall be revealed.
Yeah, so a lot of human units. We have only 2 ghouls, so this will not be that easy to...
Unseen.
We cannot just run through the gate here into the city, that's for sure. Not as we are. We have the hero, but this will not be enough. Also, as I see, this shade has very low HP, but he is invisible, so that is something that
I go unseen. All shall be revealed.
I think allows it. Yeah, and this is the hidden passage I believe that we should use instead of marching using the front gate. Can also move through river here. Okay. And also what's very cool about this shade, because I thought that he is only invisible, and he will of course give you this ability to observe the environment, but he also reveals nearby invisible units, so enemy units that were to be invisible will be revealed as well. But where is the graveyard? I don't see it anywhere here. And anywhere before that when we could go. And that will mean to me that the graveyard is farther on the map, far north, for example, so it should not be that easy. How should I then get those acolytes? I have to omit those knights, and I have to omit this patrol here. I have to be careful. Okay, so I will very quickly do alright when it comes to assignment of my control group, and we will move as soon as we'll be sure that we are safe.
I shall be your eyes.
That's a bummer, then I can use follow or something like that.
Let's see.
No one orders me around. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
The dead have risen again.
I have to be very careful about those.
Frostmourne
My
hungers.
life for Ner'zhul.
Finally, Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally.
I have to be very fast here.
You will know endless torment. Faithless coward. Finally, Frostmourne hungers.
The undead! Sound the alarm!
Now, Frostmourne, I'll make sure you suffer. Ah, at last.
I think that I should be okay hiding here for a little, because the army will approach, yes. So I will wait a little bit. So they move down here and go right, and I will then proceed to this acolyte.
No one orders me around.
Maybe I will use only Arthas because he's fast.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally, Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more
bow
like
to your will.
Okay, it should be enough.
Finally.
I have to be careful here, because I think that one acolyte is also in this area. However, it would be... I should have started with this one. Yeah, it would be far better to start.
Tread lightly.
So it's a little hide and seek mission. I love it, honestly. Something unexpected. I haven't thought that there will be such a mission here.
All shall be revealed. I'll look into it.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I cannot go
Finally.
from
This
the...
is more like it. Ah,
Or maybe let's hide a little bit in this river.
Sight is yours. Let's see. I go unseen.
What is cool also about this shade is that, as you can see, he cannot use the attack command. So there is no
Be revealed.
possibility to, misclick with R and attack something.
Go unseen. I'll look into it.
So once you have this shade, it is
me around.
kinda sure that it will be easy to not to lose him.
Last.
And the only way is to reveal him with other units that also see invisible units and then get rid of it.
Needs revealing.
What is it now?
My sight is yours.
Yes, and we should be able to
All shall be revealed.
easily proceed once the
Speak, fool.
footmans will go
No
left.
one orders me
What
around.
needs revealing? Let's see.
Yes.
What is it now?
And we can
Frostborn
move
hungers.
now, and we can be very careful
Last. Now.
not to alarm them,
For the
because
Lich
quite a
King,
lot of
you will know endless torment. This is more like it. At last,
My life,
Frostborn
Onezu.
Yes.
hungers.
and that would be all, and we can proceed right away to the river side,
Finally,
and we will be able
this
to
is more like it.
My sight is yours.
continue the mission. And I'm really
At last.
curious about
Revealing.
this graveyard, because it would be useful to have more units. I never know when I will encounter some attack.
See.
Let's see quickly. So here we have the acolytes in hiding, but also we have the 2 knights,
I go
footman, a lot of footmen and knights, and also the villager. But how much of the...
Fool.
Yeah, I can quickly death coil him. That is the thing, because otherwise I will not be able to move towards him and survive the attack.
No one orders
I
me
gotta be
around.
careful here.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
We can of course get the second skill because we leveled up on Arthas. That's nice. Yeah, and we will take for sure this passive ability with movement speed. And we will quickly try to get rid of this.
Frostborn hungers. This is more like it.
Yeah, very cool. Also the distance that Arthas can cast the death coil from is quite big.
Frostborn hungers.
My life,
Finally.
Onezu.
This is more like it. At last.
Whoa, it was close, I think.
I shall be your eyes.
Interesting detail here that they have some
I'll look into it.
fist fights here.
Go unseen.
I have acolyte in the middle. That is... Do I have to rescue all of acolytes? Rescue 24, so not all.
I go unseen.
But if I will proceed from this side,
Tread lightly.
well, I unfortunately... Can I move any way not to be
My
found
sight is
immediately?
yours. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed.
Not sure, to be honest, and I don't think that I will be able to survive the encounter with how many? 3 knights? 4 knights. Whoa, 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 whoa.
My sight is yours. Let's see. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it.
Oh,
I go
here's the
unseen.
graveyard.
Let's see.
This is the place.
I go unseen. All
This is
shall
the
be
place, but how can I move there quickly? Maybe I have to
see. I'll look into it. I go unseen.
use the fact that I have this movement speed and buff from Arthas, and I can just outrun the enemy units and go to the graveyard, have more units, and then proceed.
I'll look into it.
This is an idea also.
Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders me around.
The dead have risen again. Guards!
At last.
The undead! Sound the alarm!
The damned stand Speak, ready. Fool. No one orders
Okay,
me.
the alarm
Frostborn.
will be happening,
This is more like it.
so I need
This is
to
more like it.
run,
Finally.
and I think that is the only option here,
I'm in luck.
and I hope
These
that
graves
there
were
will
dug
be...
recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King.
Let's see. Yes. And we got a lot of units, so this should be very, very fine now.
Speak. What needs revealing? Tread lightly. What is it?
I will not use
Frostborn.
Death Coil. Oh, I actually could have used the Cannibal. Yeah, this works. Oh, and it's working nicely. So I can actually
Around.
not use that much of mana as a Death Knight. This is something I really also like here.
At last.
My light,
Frostborn hungers.
Yes.
Tread lightly.
And also, do I have here the final
At
one?
last. Frostborn hungers.
Oh, it's not here even.
This
So I don't have to,
no one
I think,
around.
go back.
Frostborn hungers.
Maybe it's easier than I expected it to be honest, because I thought that all of the enemy units will attack me right away as the alarm will go on.
Shall be revealed.
But this is not the case. Those two that are fighting are so occupied with it that they don't even, you know, see anything that happened. I like such small details in games.
See. Let's see. All shall
Okay, I think that we can just move on.
look into it.
Speak,
My
fool.
sight is yours.
Let's use, of course, our
Unseen.
Tread lightly.
shade firstly to see
See.
how the path is leading up here. We have some farm,
I'll look into it.
have some acolyte in hiding here, and also
I go unseen.
some interesting path,
Revealed.
and also acolyte in hiding, but quite a nice detail as well. So he was caught by the assassins.
See.
No one would
And we have also a new unit, Skeleton Warrior. So better actually from the ghouls. 14 to 15 damage. Those are the skeletons that can be summoned by those shamans? I'm not sure. They have a very low HP, but quite nice damage and armor. A little better than the ghouls.
fool. This is
I
more
think that we are safe to just move up here.
Your pain shall be legendary. Say your prayers. Bandage. Run. Faithless coward.
Bandits are actually helping me, I think, in this case.
Frostborn hunger.
So why should I
I live.
do anything? You know, I'm on the other side of the conflict now.
Faithless coward.
This is more like it. At last. For the Lich King. Now, Frostborn.
It would be very cool if Arthas as a Death Knight had this ability or the active skill to raise the
Frostborn hunger.
undeads from, you know, corpses.
Hungers.
I live only to serve, great lord.
Oh, we have, of course, the ability on the 6th level, but I was hoping on the ability that is, you know, that does not require the 6th level, because I think that it quite rarely happen during multiplayer games. Not sure, of course, but I would expect it to be rather seldom, since it's kind of an ultimate ability, the final one. I'm not sure if this destroying those town hall makes any sense here. I just want to see what will happen.
Frostborn hungers.
I'm so looking at my equipment, sorry for that.
At last. This is more
And we have another acolyte here. Let's also quickly...
This is more
Oh,
like it.
the one hidden in the house.
Finally.
And let's also get rid of those bandits.
At last. Tread lightly. What is it? Speak.
Gotta be careful about my units. Let's try not to use any.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Lose, sorry.
Tread lightly.
And I will heal this skeleton warrior because he cannot use the cannibalism, but all of the ghouls can. Yeah, look at that. How quickly they absorb the health from the corpses.
What is it now? This is more like it.
And we receive Spider Ring. I don't believe that we ever before encountered such an item, so let's quickly see. Increases the agility of the hero by 1 when worn. Oh, nothing really that great, but any additional help works for us since we don't have anything in our inventory. As I can see, agility not only gives us the... I'm not sure if agility gives us the damage actually. But it gives us 0.3 to the armor. And also I wonder if it has anything to do with the movement speed, because at the very start of the mission I'm sure that the move speed of Arthas was fast, and now we have very fast. So that might be because of this unholy aura. And I think that this is the reason. But maybe this agility also has an impact on that. But I'm not sure.
Speak, fool.
Yeah, and our ghouls are fully restored. And that is a very nice mechanic, not gonna lie. Because we don't have to even use our death coil. Let's quickly see if there is anything hidden in those tents of bandits. I don't expect it, to be honest. But yeah, what I can right away feel in comparison to the human race, that this army that is formed out of ghouls and those skeleton warriors is much faster, and Arthas is also much faster than he was when he was paladin. So at least very first impression, very nice when it comes to the Undead race. I assume that we have to rescue this acolyte, but they weren't actually that interested in attacking it. And we don't have to use the death coil because we can just regenerate out of corpses, and this is amazing. I wonder if that mechanics works when we once again when we are facing another undead in Mirror Mage, because I think that this might not be the case.
At last. Finally.
The dead have risen again.
Can I block them?
At last.
And this will not work here. But there is only 2 units here, so let's try to surround the knight and focus on him.
This is more like it.
Yeah, and we will use our shade to observe the territory.
Speak, fool. No one orders me. Tread lightly. What is it now?
And we can right away use cannibalism and also see what is happening on this right side of the map. What do we have here? Quite a big city. I of course forgotten the name of it. We can move here on the south path and rescue those 2 acolytes. We have some possible final fight here, but it should be easy only for footmen with of course the leader as well, but this should be not a problem at all. Do we have any other units here? Oh, and here we have the knight also, but only 1 knight and the footman. Yeah, there are no forces of human that can actually put us in any danger here.
What is it now?
No problem at all, I think, with our current army.
Frostmourne
We don't have to be very careful.
Sound the alarm.
especially with the regeneration powers of the undead army. Not a problem at all. Very easy mission. I was already kinda used to the missions that are hard.
Frostmourne hungers.
As you for sure remember, if you watched the human campaign, there were some missions that really
At last,
make me suffer, if you know what I mean.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Especially the one in Harvglen, I will for sure not forget it.
You've betrayed us all.
I like that the characters react on Arthas,
No one would have moved around.
like they, you know, still remember him and that he betrayed the kingdom. That he is one of the reasons why Lordaeron is in such a bad shape.
Last. Tread lightly.
And we can right away, of course, use the
At last.
cannibalism.
This is more like it.
Help! The undead have returned.
Frostmourne hunger. I bow to your will. What is
Yeah,
it?
this cannibalism is
Frostmourne hunger.
really great.
The undead have returned.
Very easy to stay on full HP, and also during even multiplayer, because I expect that there will be a lot of fights that can end in such a way that we have a lot of corpses, and for example our enemy is running away.
This is more. No one would have moved around. What is it now?
But we still have this opportunity to use those, and as you can see I can even use it once I am in battle, so this ghoul is almost at full HP already.
No one would have moved around. What is it now? Tread
No, I was so focused on this ghoul and fascinated about this mechanic. It is kind of broken, in my opinion, that I even lost one of my skeleton warriors.
more like it. At last.
No acolyte here,
Frostmourne.
but I think that one was hiding here, yes.
Guards!
Only to serve.
Can also get rid of this. One peasant. The one thing that I really like about this movement speed of Undead is the thing that you know,
At last.
I mean,
This is more like it. Frostmourne.
having such a fast army I think that it will make it very easy to for firstly block opponents. So once the enemy, you know, this is combination of two things. Firstly, we are extremely fast, so this is this additional aggressive impact on the enemy, this you know, the first initiative. And the second thing I believe is that we can easily block the enemy once he's running, so this kind of stacks up. So firstly, he has a great motivation to run away because we have the initiative and we are aggressive and we are, you know, scary and so on, and fast. So he immediately starts to, for example, run away. Not all of the enemies will behave that way, but I can believe that some will. And then once we start blocking him, it becomes much harder for him to run away, and also he will probably lose some units, so we can also use the cannibalism. And finally, since we are so fast and we can block, it will be much easier to surround, I think. I like this very much, not gonna lie. Let's rescue the final 4 acolytes, and this will be, I think, the end of this mission. I have a little problem with lighting today, but I hope that this will not be an issue. And we have all of 24 acolytes.
Well
Let's
done,
see.
Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the Necromancer.
We're backtracking here. I like it. Very cool. honestly very cool. So because I remember that we actually killed Kel'Thuzad, right? So he was the necromancer that said to Arthas previously during the mission with Jaina that this is only the beginning and destiny will reveal. Nice. So we are going back to Underhall. I'm looking forward to see how it looks now. Chapter 2. Digging up the dead the next morning on the outskirts of Underhall. Also, one thing that of course, I immediately noticed it before. So the herb of the undead is different from the one that was previously used for humans. So I believe this is the emblem on the right side. I mean, here above the chapter 2. And we're back on the Underhall. I'm wondering if we will go, next, for example, in Hervglen to do something, but we will see. And also Stratholm is here. Nice. And we have a little bit different atmosphere and the season, I think.
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master. Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them? Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies. And there are no such places in this land.
No, I'm sure there is not, because,
Let's move out.
Pleplek turned it all in ashes, so how can you even consider that there will be such a land? So again, a mission to focus on exploration. We have the recover remains, kill the paladin guarding the graveyard, bring Arthas to Kel'Thuzad's tomb. Arthas must survive and meet wagons. So the next unit that is available, let's see it quickly. Those were really annoying during the human campaign. They all the time destroyed all of my turrets. Once I was, during those missions when I was supposed to defend my base, and they were terrible. They were always such far on the back line, and I struggled a lot with those. And they have a lot of damage, so that kind of makes sense. And the type is siege, of course, so another boost of damage to the fortifications. Armor 2, move speed is slow, something that is expected. All of those siege units, for now at least, are very slow. And they have the ability to get corpse, picks up a nearby corpse for later use. So the undead race is really focused around corpses. I'm not sure if I should be laughing at that, but this is a little bit hilarious. Can they collect corpses to then pick up some nearby corpse for later use? Because I was thinking maybe they can, pick up the nearby corpse, then I can, after the battle, put it back on the ground for using the cannibalism for course, something like that. That would be sick. We'll see. Maybe that will be a possibility. And again, we of course continue with the hero that levels up, and this is carried between the missions, and we see it already. The thing that I also wanted to mention during cutscene, but I was interrupted, is that the aesthetics of the land changed a little bit. I don't remember it to be that orange, focused. It means to me that we have the fall season, and previously it was spring or summer. I like that the weather also changes a little bit. We have wind howling. It really works for the undead race. Oh, I have to be careful, as I can see them. The mid wagons actually cause damage also to my units, as they are using cannibalism. Let's Oh, one corpse for one ghoul only.
Speak, fool. No
And
one
this is also very, very detailed. And I like that the creators once again thought about everything.
Stop this madness before it's too late.
So we have the
Step
paladin
aside,
already.
brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed.
What is it?
I believe that I can use mid-wagons to get rid quickly of those buildings. I don't have to risk losing my army. I don't see any units here that are interested in encountering me. So it seems that that Arthas still have a lot of respect, even when he's on the other side. So people are afraid of him, even the paladin. Makes sense.
Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around.
If you had the opportunity to see my summary of the story and characters, you might know already that I'm not a very big fan of paladins.
Speak, fool.
I'm referring here, of course, to the legendary paladin Uther, with whom I was quite disappointed,
This is more like it.
to be honest. Oh, and we have cannon towers here, so I gotta be careful. And I for sure want to, firstly, maybe try to map those units. Maybe they will come my way. Yes,
No one orders
awesome.
me around. Now, Frostborn.
Let's maybe...
What is it now? No one orders me. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Frostborn hungers. No one orders me.
Oh,
Tread
gotta be careful.
at last.
Yeah, I have to be very careful with the comments, not to lose any units, because I think that this is very important in this game to properly learn how to micro. So I really want to focus on that as well. Let's also use, for example, on this one the death coil, because we can, and let's benefit from the fact that the mana regeneration is happening once we use the skill, so we don't have to keep the Arthas all the time on full mana. This is just not a good optimization. All the time a little bit of problem with my lighting. I think that is okay now.
Speak, fool.
Let's also
What is it?
have perhaps the mid wagons in other control group. Why not? I think that mid wagons are similar to siege tanks for when it comes to the type of unit, so they're mechanical, yes, and therefore they cannot be death coils. And the paladin is also similar to Death Knight when it comes to this death coil healing capability, so I'm sure that the Death Knight cannot heal himself, right? Yes, we are unable to target self. Let's see. Those mid wagons have actually better.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
Frostborn hungers.
Yes, come to me, paladin.
Like it. At last. At last.
Yeah, and see, we can surround him pretty easily because we have quite a lot of movement speed.
No one orders me around.
Quite easy. Oh, that's an interesting detail. Paladins does not leave the corpse. So only the soul is moving above the body, and the body is just simply vanish.
Speak, fool. Tread
A little bit weird.
What is it now? Frostborn hungers.
I want to be careful. I don't want to lose any units because we obviously don't have to do it.
Speak, fool. Faithless coward. No one orders me around. What is it now? This is more like it.
Seems like another very easy mission, to be honest. But we have a very limited
Finally.
unit forces.
At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Oh, jeez. Speak. At last. What is it? No one is around. Finally. For the Lich King. Tread lightly.
I was sure that if I will use the hold position on the mid wagons, then perhaps they will not attack, auto attack. But I think that both stop and hold position does not work like that, and they will not chase in the hold position. But if they are in the range, they will still attack, right?
No one.
So this is this
Speak.
actually means that I will not be able to use them such easily that I thought. Oh, we have Greybird here. I know what it means already.
Last.
More units for us. Or maybe something different.
Come along now, Necromancer.
Oh,
The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Call to that. Yeah.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I,
That.
Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
Yeah, the Undead campaign for sure is giving the different vibe to it.
His remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas.
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunweapon can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special herb from the Paladin's keeping. Place the Necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish.
I wonder why Arthas is so, such easily listen to the Tichondrius.
My life.
This seems a little bit weird for me because,
This is more like it.
he's acting more. Yeah, we have already the possibility to
The undead
to
must
check
haunt
how
gold
the
mine before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold.
to quickly check how the undead base will gonna look like. But once to quickly go back to the cutscene, I am wondering why Arthas is listening so much to the Tichondrius and he is just following his orders. Because he acts more like he only listens to the Frostmourne, and Frostmourne, we already learned that it was forged by the Lich King, right? So what is the connection between Lich King and the Dreadlords? This is something that I'm missing here. I wonder if I omitted something or don't remember something.
What is it now?
I thought that Lich King's connection is only to Frostmourne, that there is no connection to the Dreadlords, because otherwise, if he was connected to Dreadlords and they were allies, then we will not be able to kill Mal'Ganis using the Frostmourne, probably. At least that is my first thought. I hope that we'll learn more about it, because Arthas so far he just encountered this Dreadlord and he's following his orders without any
Wish only to serve.
thought to it.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have acolytes under our command now, and we once again very handy that we chosen this grid system because we can use the same hotkeys here, and that is something that I really like. And it was said that we have to kill the paladins, yes, recover the urn because we will need it for the Kel'Thuzad's remains. It is guarded by the Knights of the Silver Hand, so we will encounter all the paladins that are here on the map. You must slay the remaining paladins, recover the urn. before your journey to Quel'Thalas can begin. And I remember one of the maps that were shown between the missions in human campaign that there was an indication where the road to Quel'Thalas is. I wonder how it will look like. And we have claimed the urn, establish a base, recovery remains already completed, and no optional quest on this map actually. So only the base, and we will proceed with our mission to recover the urn. And let's quickly see what we have here. Necropolis, primary structure used to train acolytes and receive lumber gathered by ghouls. And this is something also that I already noticed during human campaign, that the ghouls are not only the first and basic fighting unit, but also they gather lumber. So interesting, very different. And this necropolis is the same as town hall when it comes to humans, so the first building. And we have the crypt under W, so similar to the barracks in human. Primary troop production building, trains ghouls, crypt fiends and gargoyles. Also contains the upgraded ghoul frenzy, cannibalize, stone form and web. Okay, so the upgrades. We have Haunt gold mine. Haunts a gold mine so that acolytes can mine, use on gold mines to corrupt them. And this is interesting because we have to hunt the gold mine before we can actually receive any gold from it. So it seems that we will not need this necropolis around the gold mine to start mining. Let's see. It seems so.
Created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto blight, with the exception of the necropolis.
But do I need necropolis to start gathering gold? We will see, and we'll look how it will work in practice. And hunting the gold mine takes quite a lot of time, 100 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if this necropolis is needed for starting to mine gold. Someone Graveyard provides attack and armor upgrades for undead units, also produces corpses and serves as a drop-off point for harvested lumber. So the same as lumber mill. But instead of... so it differs a little bit, because here we have the Graveyard that has also the upgrades of armor and attack, and those upgrades were previously in human race in blacksmith, not lumber mill. And we have also ziggurat, so provides food, which increases the maximum number of units that can be trained, so very similar to the farm. And altar of darkness, so summons heroes, revives slain heroes, the same. And also we have slaughterhouse, so the second structure for troop units. Produces abominations and meat wagons. Also contains the disease cloud upgrade. Yeah, and we have haunted gold mine, and if I'm not... Yes, and they can already collect gold, so necropolis is not... It's not needed. So that means that during playing on multiplayer, we can actually just summon the gold mine on the map, and we do not have to invest for the second building. And we, for example, can build some, turrets to just protect the hunted gold mine. Very cool. I like it. But nevertheless, we will of course summon the necropolis, and I really like that the building process is called summoning here in Undead. Also details, but those details actually build the atmosphere around the game, and we will of course do it. And summoning is very cool because acolyte can freely move. It is very simple action, then can return to the mining. So that also tells me yet another thing about the undead, that the undead will not require so many workers, because ghouls are actually used for lumber, and we could use them also for fighting. And once we need some building, we can just move one acolyte, for example, or from gold mine, or we can just train another spare one for building purposes, for summoning, and just, you know, do something like that, pick, and return to the gold mine, and not really lose any gold mine time. That is very, very cool. Oh, and the ghouls cannot... I wonder why they stopped, and the sound also stopped of harvesting the lumber, because they don't have any building to return it to, because they will probably return it to Necropolis once it's built. Nice. And we can, of course, build also the crypt, and also return to the gold mine. And as I said, we can train one acolyte, but I'm not sure if that is if this is even needed. When standing on blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster, so this is also something to keep on mind.
Will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
No, corpses again. So graveyards also give us corpses. Let's summon one then. Can we? Yeah, we can return the lumber to the necropolis. Once we have graveyard, they will return it to graveyard. So similar to the lumber mill. And they actually return 20 at once, and they are quite fast. So this is also something very, very cool about undead race, because they are faster than the peasants were.
Ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army. My fate is I bow.
That is very cool that they are just summoning those buildings. And also let's see this X also. Unsummon building. Unsummons your building to regain 50% of the spent resources. Come on. I really like it. This is about undead, everything feels so fast. Even when it comes to... where are you going, man? Very weird. Even when it comes to building production, it seems very fast, because we don't have to occupy the worker all the time. And we are close to the main quest being finished, and also... Yeah, and this is something that I've been talking about. We can just haunt the gold mine, and we can produce some ziggurats. And ziggurats fulfill two roles. Firstly, they are providing food, so they are working as farms. But the second thing, and this is really, really nice, they can also be upgraded to the tower that is defensive structure. And this attacks land and air units both. And they're not that expensive as well. I'm really interested to see how much damage it deals, because I remember that it gave me quite a headache once I applied it a human campaign. And the graveyard have the upgrades. We can also proceed with upgrades. We can also upgrade the necropolis to Halls of the Death. Oh, I will be attacked actually here. This is something that I haven't fought. And see, this is something that I was also thinking about. We can not only use the cannibalism on stun or blight to regenerate more faster, but we can also just, I believe that we could, go with an army of ghouls somewhere on the map, but we can also exchange them for the ones that are gathering lumber back in the base, and then therefore we will always have the army of ghouls that have full HP. And this can you know, be used simultaneously during playing on the map. I think that this is great. This gives so much of an opportunity. I love it. Really, really nice. Yeah, let's of course upgrade the everything. Why not? Can also use the cannibalism. Can also take corpses, and they will take corpses out of the graveyard. We can actually drop corpses for immediate use. Oh my god.
Research complete.
This is crazy. It's so weird. Okay, I think that we don't need so many ghouls back in the base. We will just have the full army. Oh, okay, so let's proceed as with the full army of ghouls and artas, and also the second control group for the medieval guns. And we can of course also produce more units as we will proceed with the campaign. Let's also summon more ziggurats just for later purposes. And I'm also wondering what we can do to create slaughterhouse, but we need the halls of the death. But I'm not sure if we need so many mid-vehicles, because if I'm not mistaken, this will be the only unit that can be trained in the slaughterhouse for now. Yeah, nothing in the crypt for now, no more upgrades on the graveyard. I think that this mission will be very, very easy. Oh, I actually by mistake killed one of my units. I have to be careful with those mid-wagons because they are, you know, the swords with two ends, and the first one is to destroy our own units, the second one is to deal damage to enemies. I will also try to, of course, build more army as we go. Let's go. Let's see how it will went, how it will go, how many units there are to fight. Oh, we have already the first paladin here. Yeah, I lost a lot of units here, but it was also easy to. But it was also very easy to get rid of this paladin, and we can very quickly rebuild our army, no problem.
Speak, fool. Finally, tread lightly. Frostborn hunger. I'll make sure you suffer.
I wonder if we can also. Oh,
Our forces are under attack.
have to be careful here.
Lich King. Tread lightly. What is it? Your pain for the Lich King. No one is around. What is it now? Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Now, Frostborn. Speak, fool. What is it now? Tread lightly. Face.
Seems easy for now.
Speak, fool.
We will need to be careful about our
Me around. Frostmourne hunger. Tread lightly.
gold mine limits.
Your pain shall be legendary. What is it now? No one orders me. Speak, fool.
Yes, and we can
Where shall my blood
summon
be spilled?
Slaughterhouse just to see.
My fate
Oh,
is
maybe in front.
I gladly obey. I will.
And we'll see what we can build there.
I wish only to serve. What is it now?
Oh, even such details as
No one orders me around.
the way the I have to proceed down.
Tread lightly.
Even such details as the rally point flag is different for the Undead faction. So very cool. Let's focus a little bit on gameplay too. Yeah, and see how it's easy. How easy it is to actually form the surround with ghouls.
No one. Speak. Tread lightly. What is it? Tread lightly. Summon complete. No one.
That's very interesting to just, try to micro those ghouls and then they can just proceed to cannibalize. Let's quickly see what it is there on the slaughterhouse. Yeah, only mid-wagons. I think that I want to proceed with ghouls. I don't like those mid-wagons that much. I thought that they would be very, very cool at first, but
This is more like it.
yeah, they of course deal a lot of damage, but... And I have some road here down left.
Last.
Maybe I should quickly try to check what is hiding there.
No one orders
Here we have yet another paladin, Sage Truthbearer this time. And he just looks like, oh, the mid-wagons.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh,
Like that
this paladin.
Your betrayal has broken Uther's heart. He would have given his life for yours in a second. And this is how you repay his loyalty?
I was waiting for Uther to be mentioned. Yeah, let's get rid of this. I have a problem in controlling the
No one orders me. Your pain shall be legendary.
in controlling the mid-vagons so they don't attack once I have my ghouls and my army in the range, because it honestly hurts a lot. And we can just... Oh, I have already full inventory. Maybe let's use this healing. Because why not? And we can also all the time produce more ghouls just to have enough of forces. And we can of course set rally point on Arthas just for convenience. And we can proceed. I think it's very easy to surround with ghouls. They are so fast because of those unholy aura. I can't believe that they will the buff continue, you know. On the next level it will be even faster. So maybe they don't have a lot of HP, but they have ton of options to regenerate quickly, and also the possibility... Oh, the ghoul that I had actually died, it seems. But they have a lot of possibility to regenerate, and also they are very quick, so they are quite easy to move and micro out. Much easier, in my opinion, than it was for human units. And once again, this is a style of playthrough that I really enjoy, so the fast units. I really want to see... Yeah, and those ghouls are very efficient when it comes to lumber. Extremely.
To your will. I gladly... Our forces are under attack. My fate is sealed. Yes, tread lightly. Speak, fool. Must be. No one orders me around. Frostborn hunger.
I really like this cannibalism.
What is it?
And they are producing so fast, those ghouls. They are not that costly. Only 140 gold, not even lumber. I want to see quickly what is on the other side of the map. Also golems here. Oh, so we have some creeps here. Maybe some cool item is hidden.
Summoning is complete.
Nothing here, only the golems.
Summoning is complete.
More golems. Oh, and there is a possibility to move through it.
Help! The undead have returned.
To see this area of this small town. Let's move and quickly see.
I must feast on souls.
Oh, Tychondrius is here. Oh. So he firstly used his spell to sleep.
I grow tired of waiting.
And this is just a small, very small cutscene. Oh my god, the vibe is completely different. You know, in the human campaign, those cutscenes were also, in my opinion at least, so serious. And now we have such small cutscenes showing Tychondrius' impatience, let's say. A very different vibe. But cool. I like that they are so different. Let's see what is here. But I think there's only a path back to the...
What is it now?
Oh, not really. We have some creeps here.
At last.
So let's of course see what will be the item here. We have some rogue wizards here. We of course get rid of them, and we have some voodoo doll. Voodoo doll. Lots of hate. I think that I will stick to it. Maybe one of potions of healings is not that needed. Increases the intelligence.
No one orders me.
So more mana points, I believe. Yeah, we'll stick to this because mana is very important on Death Knight. Maybe put one of those ghouls to lumber, why not? Because we have full army. And we can also get rid of those golems very quickly, because I think that there is no other area to go. So this might be the only one. After this bridge area here. Here the bridge is destroyed. And we moved all around this area. So there is nothing more, I think, only this path.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hunger.
Did he drop or something? No, no items.
For the Lich King.
And golems are immune to magic, so I cannot cast the Death Coil on them as well. Yeah, but it's, as I said, this is very easy to surround with Arthas and the army of ghouls, because they are so fast. Oh, we have some special golem here.
No one tread lightly. Speak. Speak. At last.
Wow, a lot of damage. Yeah, and some special item.
This is more like it.
Increases the mana capacity of the... Come on, this is great item. 150 more mana.
Speak, fool. No one.
Fantastic. And we have some corpses here of ghouls. But they still works. So why not? Let's use it. And we will build some more ghouls, because why not also? And let's quickly see with Arthas if there is anything left. And maybe we'll go near to Tichondrius and see how he will react.
No one orders me around. What is it now? Tread lightly. Your pain shall be legendary. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around.
During the second encounter with the Paladin, so this guy that was the Truth Bearer, if I remember his surname, he actually mentioned Uther, so that was something that I was hoping for, and he said something like that he
The undead have returned.
was really disappointed in Arthas, and that Uther himself would be glad to, give his life to help Arthas, but I think that he was extremely passive. If he felt this way towards Arthas, then I would assume normally that he would be much more invested in this relationship, if you know what I mean, and he proved to me otherwise. I was not at all happy with how he acted during Human Campaign, because he just, left in Stratholme without any leadership signs, and such experienced figure. Well, I expected more from him. And you know that from my video summary of the story and characters, I'm sure. Or if you haven't had the opportunity to watch it, then I of course invite you to. I hope that you will like it. Okay, so let's go back to the mission, because I think that we are very, very close to finishing it. So let's wait for our... Oh, we have Cassin.
Your father
ruled
Ah,
this
Uther
land
is
for
here.
70 years, and you've ground it to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther. Give me the urn, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
The urn holds your father's ashes, Arthas. What? Were you hoping to piss on them one last time before you left his kingdom to rot?
I didn't know what it held. Nor does it matter. I'll take what I came for one way or another.
A little bit of dramatic scene. So we will encounter Uther here and we'll see if we will actually kill him as well.
No one orders me around.
But it looks
Frostmourne
like it will be the case.
This is more like it. Finally.
Glory to the sky.
Let's see how easy it is to surround. Oh, and I can of course
Tread lightly.
I can't of course hit him because whoa.
At last, Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
How long this divine shield?
Finally. For the Lich King.
Oh, it stopped.
I'll make sure. No one orders me around.
I think that this will be not needed to use the potion.
At last, this is more like it. Tread lightly. Finally.
So that's it?
Frostmourne hungers.
Okay.
At last.
Once again he used the buff, the shield. But he will not be able to
Finally.
manage. Of course, while he is attacking me, I can also produce more ghouls. It will not make any difference. Very easy mission as well. So was the Herbglen and Frostmourne mission that harder? It's a bit weird.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. I intend
Cold.
forever.
Arthas, you are cold. But I like how he is pictured, how he does not care at all. It just does not make any difference to him. I think that I will resign this spider ring.
Frostmourne hungers.
And we have Urn of King Terenas. Oh, but I haven't. Oh, I should have gone to that side of the map.
Now your journey to Quel'Tha lost will begin.
Tell him nothing. Only you can hear me. The Dread Lords cannot be trusted.
Nah, I was hoping for something like that.
I will tell you all.
Jailers.
I walk this world again.
That's interesting. Oh, I'm a little bit sad that I haven't, checked this map back where the Uther was standing after this passage on land, so this bridge area. I hope that I haven't missed anything important there, but some cool details might be hidden by creators of the game. Yeah, very, I to be honest, I haven't thought that it will be such an easy and such early on encounter with Uther already. I thought that he might once again appear in the story, but I was thinking more of the, that this will be the final boss or something like that during the Undead campaign, and boom, he is just on the second mission and we already killed him. And in such a cold manner, without any remorse and without any emotional touch to it, just cold. And it works really great for Arthas because, he is wielding this Frostmourne, and it was mentioned a few times already that he is only listening to Frostmourne and that he does not have any remorse. If he hasn't any remorse towards his father, then this only makes sense that this is the same case for Uther. He was, after all, only his mentor, so the emotions were for sure less heavy than for his father, the king. Especially considering what the death of king means to the entire kingdom and the Lordaeron, because as we learned already, Lordaeron is in ashes. But Uther mentioned something about that it was only days, so that Arthas managed to destroy all of the legacy that his father brought to this land and to the kingdom over 70 years just in a few days. So that might mean that only few days passed between the encounter of Arthas with his father and the death of the King Terenas and the happenings that we are observing right now. This is not something that I expected, because I thought at the very beginning of the Undead campaign that a lot more time has passed. But okay, it works as well. There are still remnants of the kingdom. We see all of those peasants and some of the units, some of the army, but scattered more. And also we were on a specific part of the map and a part of the Lordaeron, so not capital city or something like that. So it also makes sense that it still might be only a few days after the death of the king, so that the kingdom is scattered, is confused, that the scourge and the plague and the undead army is far greater and kinda rules this region, let's say, but still there are some remnants of the humans and human city. I think that it still works for the story. Yeah, and both missions so far were very, very easy on hard. And we will next have the once I was supposed to say that we have once again the same map, but actually no, I'm wrong. We haven't yet seen this part of the map, and I think that this Greenwood Pass on the left side is actually the road that was previously shown with the arrow on the map where the Stratholm was presented along with the Hearthglen and Underhall and so on. That was indicated as the road to Quel'Thalas, because that is our direction right now with the urn. And also very, very important thing, I was mentioning previously that I am curious about the Dreadlord and the connection between Lich King and also Death Knight, so Arthas right now, and Kel'Thuzad and so on. And Kel'Thuzad, once he was put into the urn, it seems that he knows far more, and he already passed to us this information that only we can hear him, and that the Dreadlords were actually jailers of the Lich King once. So I thought this might be other way around, that Lich King is actually far more powerful than Dreadlords, but it seems that Dreadlords imprisoned the Lich King once, and that might be how they, for example, through some magic or something like that, control Arthas right now, and on using the Frostmourne as some kind of medium, and therefore that's why Arthas is listening to them. But once Kel'Thuzad is here and he will speak, I think more in interest of the Lich King himself, I think that Arthas's priorities will change and we'll learn a lot more. So I'm very interested about it, and also it is really, really fun to see that we have had this encounter with Kel'Thuzad during human campaign, and he is back with us. So that also means, of course, that Arthas's previous actions were kind of in vain, because as you can see, Kel'Thuzad will, I assume, go back to life. But it also very nicely worked with the entire design of this transformation from Paladin to the Death Knight through the Frostmourne and the power of Lich King. And finally, I hope that we will have more information about the Lich King, about the Frostmourne, about all of the connections, and we will learn also about the Dreadlords and their motivations. Yeah, that's something that I was hoping for this entire time, and I was hoping also to learn all of these things during the Undead campaign, so all works in our favor, and we'll be, I hope, very happy about that. When it comes to first impressions to the Undead race itself, I think that it really works for my preferences when it comes to gameplay style. I really like how fast the army is, how it is quickly to rebuild. And also, you know, when I'm playing as Undead, I see those similarities also to StarCraft. I played StarCraft back in the days, very, let's say many years ago, even more than 20 years, because, you know, Warcraft III is of course a younger game. And I see those similarities and I really enjoyed them, because the Blight area and the thing that we need to build our buildings, to summon our buildings as Undead on the Blight area only, it really resembles the Zerg race from StarCraft, because that was the same with the Zerg. There was the area that was needed for buildings. Also looked a little bit similar too. And the second thing that has similarities to StarCraft is actually the way that acolytes summon the buildings, because they don't have to actually build them and be near the building all the time, be occupied with this action. And this is the same as for Protoss in StarCraft 1. And those two were actually my favorite races in StarCraft. I liked Terran music and aesthetics as well, but I find the Protoss and Zerg far more fascinating and interesting during the campaign, as far as I remember, because it's a similar relation as with Warcraft. I don't remember anything, to be honest, from the campaign itself, but I remember that I preferred Zerg and Protoss to Terrans for sure. For now, we will finish for today. So this was, as always, so as before, during our human campaign playthrough, we will go through 2 missions at a time. I think that this is my sweet spot. We will see also how hard it will become. For now, very easy first 2 missions, but this is only the start and the introduction to the race. So I believe that this will be very similar to the human campaign, and I think that we will have our Herb clan during Undead campaign as well, and then I will struggle. But not to be completely out of shape, I gotta admit that during working on those 2 summary videos recently, so the story characters and also the second one about the gameplay and mechanics, I was playing a little bit custom maps, but only using humans, just to be fair, because I didn't want to spoil the introduction to Undead race and also other races as well. So I was only playing and trained a little bit, not to get rid of all the manual abilities that I acquired during playing the human campaign. Yes, but I think that we will, of course, have very hard missions as Undead as well, and maybe then it will be far more obvious for me which race I prefer to play, whether it will be human or Undead. But of course, we will play through all of the campaign and all of the races before we will make the final decision which race will be our main, and that the one that I would like to focus on and really try to learn in detail and progress to multiplayer. That will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave some like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me, but it's of course not at all required, let's say. No, yeah, that sounded a little bit weird, but you know what I mean. And of course, leave some comment. I would be very happy to read if, for example, my English is improving even a little bit. That would be a really nice indication and confirmation for me that it is in fact happening, not only in my head, but also for anyone who is listening. And next we will continue from the moment that we left things off right now. As always, I hope that I see you next time.